Hi, Jeff Choate here, filling in as voice of the Bobcats. Welcome to Bobcat Insider. Today we're joined with Kelly Hooper from the women's golf team. Excited to have you here. You are a record holder. It says right here, scoring average 74.3, the only cat golfer in history to have that low of a scoring average. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Spokane, Washington.
What high school did you go to?
Gonzaga Prep.
You're a prep girl, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm from St. Mary's, Idaho. You know where that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no prep schools there. Didn't go to finishing school. No, that's awesome. I spent a lot of time in Spokane growing up. That was where we would go get Levi's 501s and Nikes, because they didn't have those in St. Mary's. So that's cool. Well, so Coach McKenna, did you ever run into him up there at G Prep?
Love Coach McKenna.
He's an awesome guy. Yeah,
I'm
he's
really
an awesome
good
guy.
friends with his son, Connor.
That goes to Eastern?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you didn't know that I knew that much about Gonzaga and Spokane area. So anyway, that's cool. So inland Northwest girl, what brought you to Bozeman?
I loved the atmosphere, loved the mountains. It's awesome. And I loved the coach and just being around Bobcat athletics.
So I asked the same question to Sophia. You were not in here, so we will get a unbiased answer here. I just know Brittany a little bit. She seems like she's got a pretty good sense of humor. Mm-hmm. And so what I asked Sophia was if there was any specific funny story that you might have about Coach Basie, and already see this laughter's coming out. Clearly there's going to be something, and I'm excited to hear it. So and feel free to throw her under the bus. She's not here, and this will be our secret.
Yeah. Well, I've known her for 5 years now. Probably one of my favorite memories is we were playing a practice round at Old Works. And she always stands on the greens to have us aim at a spot to hit when we're practicing. And she said, aim right here. And so our first teammate, Claire, got up and hit her right in the leg with her golf ball. And you could hear it from the tee box to the green. You could hear it hit her leg. And she just started yelling. And lots of words were thrown out. And she was in a lot of pain. But then she walked it off and she was fine.
She seems like, not only do I think she's probably pretty funny, she seems pretty tough too. Yeah. So that's good. Well, she seems like that she'd be an awesome coach to play for. And one of the things that we talked about with Sophia also was just how close-knit a women's golf team must get with all the travel. Like, how long are you guys gone in the spring? It seems like there'll be like month or so that'll go by sometimes. How long are you guys typically gone in the spring during competition?
Our trips are usually 4 days at a time, but we usually go back to back, sometimes 3 in a row. So we'll be gone for 12 days in a couple weeks span.
And how many rounds of golf are you playing? Because are you doing practice rounds as well as competitive rounds?
Yeah, so we play 3 competitive rounds and a practice round at every tournament. So we play a lot of golf together. We travel a lot together. It's really fun, though.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be kind of a big sorority.
Yeah.
Do you ever get on each other's nerves, though? I mean, come on, let's be honest.
A little. It happens.
Right.
I've actually lived with one of my teammates for the past 3 years. So living with her and golfing with her, I spend almost every second with her.
So you're going to be okay when you guys, you graduate, she graduates, you get, okay, all right. I just want to make sure that we're not going to have separation anxiety or anything like that. How many hole-in-ones have you had?
I've had 1.
Wow, Sophia had 3, you know that?
I did not know that.
Well, I don't have any proof of it. That's what she told me. So, but I mean, golf is like kind of built into the game. Is there's supposed to be an aspect of integrity. So I'm going to take her word for it on that. So that's cool. That must have been exciting. Where was it?
It was actually at Cottonwood. Just when we were practicing, we were playing, and just went in the hole. Coach saw it, so that was cool.
Very cool.
She was really excited.
I bet.
Yeah.
So going to Gonzaga Prep, good football school. So you probably know your football a little bit.
A little bit.
But is there anything that comes to mind in terms of a question like, hey, you've got an opportunity to talk to the football coach. You got any questions for me about anything? It might not even be football related. It might be advice about winter driving or something like that. I give good winter driving tips.
Well, I was actually kind of wondering, how hard is it to manage a team that big? Because I've only ever been on golf teams, which are really small. So is it hard to manage a team with that many people? Yeah,
there's a lot of personalities. We talked kind of how tight-knit the golf team is and how close and you're all probably very similar in terms of your mental makeup, especially how you look at things. The sport is the sport, right? You're hitting a white ball with a stick. I mean, it doesn't really change. And it's really a mental game, right? Mm-hmm. And so in football, we have all kinds of different athletes. You have your speed or skill athletes at wide receiver, running back, defensive back. You have your what we call our big skill, which is like our tight ends, our linebackers. Mm-hmm. And then you have your offensive and defensive linemen, your bigs. And each one of those guys, they have a different mental makeup, they have a different physical makeup, and they have a different skill set. And so it's a very diverse group. And it's the question that you ask about how challenging, that's one of the things I love about it. I'm like totally ADD anyway. So it's like coaching one person to do one skill, I would not have the patience to do that. having the ability to kind of bounce back and forth. Even in practice, I can go hang out with the O-line for a while. I can go down to the D-line for a while. I can talk to the kickers. That's always an interesting experience. And so I really enjoy it because I think it fits my personality. I have a lot going on upstairs, and so being able to kind of be around a bunch of different personalities and different skill sets is enjoyable for me.
That's cool.
So, well, we want to say thanks to Kelly for coming. Great opportunity for you to really hone your game, all right? So you guys were out there working yesterday at Riverside, probably going to be out there again today.
Yep.
And so excited to see you compete, you know. Let's get this scoring average below like 72. I think that'd be pretty good. Wouldn't that be awesome?
I like that a lot.
Okay, well, go get it. Thanks for all you do to represent the Bobcats, and I really enjoyed getting a chance to talk to you.
Thank you.
All right, go Cats.